Marcel, can you just kind of tell us what Coach Elko said to you when you knew you were going in and, immediately right off the bat you score a touchdown? So how long did it take you to get comfortable? Just a couple of seconds?
Yeah, you could say that. It took me a couple of seconds. I mean, all he told me was get ready. And then when the drive happened, Coach Buford came up to me and said, "It's you, let's go." I was like, all right, let's go. And, he ran the play, he got in the end zone, started to spark.
We'll go front row on the left side to Olin and then Alex.
So they didn't talk to you about going in until you went in, or had they talked maybe at halftime, hey, be prepared or anything like that?
They didn't say anything at halftime. I mean, they say every game, be prepared. I mean, it takes all of us, and that's what our coaches preach all the time. It takes all of us. So anybody in that QB room is going to be prepared when their name is called. So my name was called today, and I was prepared and went in and executed.
Marcel, how disappointed were you, before the Missouri game when they said, hey, they're going to go with Connor, and how did you stay focused where you could come in and rescue the offense the way you did tonight?
I really wasn't disappointed. Teams got a lot of faith in Connor. I got a lot of faith in Connor, and so did the coaches. It was his job before it was mine, and, you can't take a job away from injury. I mean, I gave the team an opportunity to, stay in this race, going 3-0. But, Connor is still a great quarterback, and he's done everything he can for this team, and he got us some wins too. So, credit him. I mean, I'm not disappointed at all. And like I said, we're both ready when our names are called. It takes all of us once again. So whoever's in the game, we're going to execute.
We'll go second row on the left side to Alex and then Tony.
Yeah, Marcel over here. When you got in the game, it was clear y'all were dedicated to running. What were you guys seeing that was you guys were able to be so effective with what you were doing? Yeah,
they were just crashing at our running backs, and they put me in, give a spark with my legs a little bit. If they crashed, I pull the ball and run. And, you see they did it a lot, and I got a lot of opportunities to get some space and run. And they didn't really make any adjustments, so that's all it was.
And you've talked about your relationship with Connor over the last few weeks. Have you gotten to talk with him? What did he say to you? What did you say to him?
He came up to me and said, let's go. you got it. I told him I got you. We're brothers. We're teammates. I have his back. He has mine. So, he was just excited as I would be for him if he was in the game.
We'll stay on that second row on the left side to Tony and then Christy.
Marcel, obviously coming in and being able to score 3 unanswered touchdowns and just being inserted into that in a cold, you're coming in from, you're not playing, jumping right in there. Can you just talk about the preparation that you do throughout the week, obviously starting 3 games and then, in this situation, how do you get yourself ready for that?
Yeah, our coaches do a great job of having a great practice plan and then, putting us through a lot of situations to where we have to prepare for them. And then, I'm always in the room with Coach Klein, me, Connor as well, together. We're all in the room together going over, a little bit of extra and the things we need to focus on ourselves as quarterbacks and how to manage the game, how to manage the offense and just play with some pace and tempo. What was the other part of the question? I forgot. Sorry about it. That was good? That was it? All right, good. All right.
We'll go third row on the right side to Christy and then Sam.
Marcel, what does it mean for you to have come in and did your part to help this team to such a huge win?
It means a lot. Like you said, it's a huge win. It was LSU. We all had a chip on our shoulder. We didn't really think they respected us, coming into Kyle Field. So, getting that spark in the second half and getting the team going, there was no going back from that at all. And the team did a great job of answering. Defense did a really good job of really just putting the offense in, great field position. He said 3 unanswered scores. It was really the defense that put us in that place to, get in the end zone.
We'll go fourth row on the left side to Sam.
Marcel, how much does coming back from where you guys were, down 10 and pulling off one like this, how much does that do for this team moving forward, in your opinion?
It really doesn't do much. We won this game, but it's on to the next. We're not worried about this. We're going to come in here tomorrow on Sunday and, start preparing for South Carolina because that's the next game ahead. And, we still got a long journey on this season trying to get to where we want to go.
And offensively, when you run the ball, whether it's read option or whatever the design runs that Coach Klein calls, what is it that makes those calls so effective, in your opinion?
It's really just a two-way go. The blocking schemes tells us that there's one guy off the edge and, he has to make his decision, and that makes me make my decision. So, I mean, it's really something that simple. And, there's a lot of space. We got great blockers on the outside perimeter with our receivers, and we also have great blocking on the O-line.
We'll go back behind the lights on the right side to Ben and then Tyler.
Hey, Marcel, just given, coaches talked about this throughout the year, given you and Connor's like different athletic profiles, it seems like he likes to be able to go to you as an option when their pass rush is really strong and mobility is a good factor. Just, I guess, how do you prepare knowing that you're kind of going into games with like, hey, their pass rush is on fire right now. Good luck. Like, how do you kind of get through that?
I like when people rush. I mean, you think about it, play backyard football. You got 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, then they rush. That means you can run. So when they rush, if something's not open, I'm gone.
We'll stay on TV row in the middle to Tyler and then Donna.
Marcel, how do your kind of reaction and emotion feelings compare after this game to that first win at Florida?
Really no different. Same preparation, same me, same plan. I'm just going out there and playing football. I mean, it's the game I played since I was a kid. I'm just having fun out there, playing pitch and catch and, using my legs if I need to.
But you're feeling maybe after the game.
After?
I mean, yeah. Just like after the Florida win and after tonight.
I mean, it feels good to get a win, obviously. Still, again, no different. I mean, we want another SEC game. Like I said, we're on to the next, South Carolina.
We'll go to the left side of TV row to Donna.
Marcel, how much do you feel like the culture that Coach Elko is building here has helped not just maybe the quarterback room, but across the board, having y'all play as more of a team than a group of individuals?
I mean, it's changed a lot. I mean, we have a lot of people that came in the portal on the defensive side who didn't know what their chances were going to be, because we got a lot of talented players who can be on the field. So, they don't know if they're going to play, but like I said, whoever's called, they're going to be ready to go. And you see B.J. Mays, I mean, he came in and did a great job today. It could have been Jaden Hill. It could have been Scooby Williams like last week. We got all these weapons to use, and this culture has been a huge change. Credit Coach Elko, the coaches, and then Coach Moffitt as well. I mean, he's done a great job with us in the weight room. Just pushing us to be the best we can be. He tells us to be a pro all the time, act like it, train like it. So yeah.
And how much do you feel like? How much were you impressed by the 12th man tonight?
Shoot, I mean, that was awesome. When they started playing Mo Bamba again, I love when they play Mo Bamba. That thing gets me going on the sideline. I wish I was on the field playing defense.
We'll go front row on the right side to Travis and then Brent.
With the second touchdown, you ran the read option. Did you think you had any more time to hold it? Because it seemed like that Amari was almost 2 yards down before you pulled that one. What was kind of your vision on that one?
I really wasn't supposed to do that, but I mean, I don't know if you saw the dude jumped on Amari's back as soon as I pulled it. So that was really kind of my logic there. I just saw him kind of crash straight at Amari's. I was like, let me take it. There's nobody else there to get me.
And I know on the broadcast, Kirk Herbstreit said he's known you for a while. What's that relationship like, and was it special to get to do that with him in the building?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, Kirk Herbstreit, I went to school with his sons at Oak Hill in Nashville, Tennessee, and then Montgomery Bell Academy. Zach Herbstreit, now at Ohio State, he was my tight end my freshman and sophomore year. So, I have a great relationship with him. I have a good memory. I went over to his house and Zach buzzed my hair off. So that was a little tradition for the first year on varsity. Zach buzzed my hair off at the Herbstreit's house. I don't know if it's still there.
We'll go second row on the right side to Brent and then wrap things up with Shahan.
So the Herbstreit question was my question. So I'll just ask you, you know that Mo Bamba played at Texas, right?
I don't care about that. He played basketball, not football.
We'll go second row on the left side on the aisle to wrap things up.
Hey, I'm curious, going from last year to this year, I mean, Coach Elko is somebody who has obviously had success so quick as a head coach. What do you think it is about him as a coach that allows you guys to get up to speed so quickly?
I think you heard BJ say it at the end of his interview. I mean, it's just his intelligence. I mean, the guy knows the game like the back of his hand. I feel like the call sheet that our OC has, Coach Elko knows it, like, memorized. Like, he didn't even have to have the book in front of him. So, he knows the game, and, he comes in here and, like, changed the culture. Like her question, I mean, he changed the culture a lot. And we saw what he did at Duke. I mean, he came here and, brought a great coaching staff Trooper Taylor, Coach Cushing. I mean, they're big parts in how the culture has changed here. And, everybody bought in from day one.
All right, that's all we have time for. Thank you, Marcel.
Thank you.